Yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel Sports 7GH. Nigeria, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are the first team to qualify to the semifinals of the ongoing African Cup of Nations 2023, and they've done it in a beautiful and brilliant fashion. The only team to concede just a goal in the tournament thus far, adding the quarterfinals game to it, they've considered just one goal, and that goal came in the first game of the tournament versus Equatorial Guinea when they drew 1-1. Indeed, they really say that defense will win you trophies, but an attack or strikers will just win you games, and that is exactly the combination Nigeria are using for this particular tournament, as they attack very well and win the games, and also make sure that their defensive solidity will be very on top over there. We are going to bring you brilliant and fantastic analysis, and then also we will look at some trending issues and things that has been going on social media as Nigeria qualified to the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations 2023 in 2013. Look, the last time we played the African Cup of Nations where Nigeria won was in 2013. This time we are playing it in 2014, but the African Cup of Nations was supposed to be played in 2023. So last number in 2013 is 3. Last number in 2023 is also 3. So is it the time for Nigeria to win the African Cup of Nations? When you go to the streets of Nigeria, Lagos and the rest, they say, look, no grief for anyone. No, in this AFCON, no grief for anyone. So we are going to look at a brilliant analysis, look at the pros and cons, every tactical display, why Ademola Lookman is actually carrying the Nigerian team to throughout this tournament, and it's not Victor Osimhen and all the other issues. Do also subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying. Do also subscribe and hit the notification bell now. Nigeria, they are the first team to qualify to the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations 2023, and they did that thanks to or courtesy Ademola Lookman's goal. Don't forget that their qualification to the quarterfinals was also from 2 goals from Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman is actually taking the Nigerian team through this tournament, and he's not doing it alone, even though he's the one scoring the goals. But look, I'm telling you, he is not doing it alone, and I'll prove it to you. Now, a lot of people are saying that why is Osimhen not scoring? But Osimhen is actually giving Ademola Lookman the freedom to score goals. If you watch the game with your tactical eye, it is clear. Now, when you go to Atlanta, okay, Ademola Lookman, in fact, he wasn't doing well at the likes of Everton and the rest. He wasn't so exceptional. But he went to Italy and he was doing well because of the system Atlanta is playing. He has 7 goals this season for Atlanta because of the system. And they play the same system that Nigeria is playing or is using at the African Cup of Nations currently as I speak to you. That's the 3-4-3 formation. 3-4-3, and Ademola Lookman looks to be the secondary striker. Okay, he plays behind the main striker. So in Nigeria, the main striker is Victor Osimhen, and he's operating behind the secondary striker. That's the same thing he does at Atlanta. And this screenshot tells you and proves to you that indeed that's the same situation. So at Nigeria, that is what he's doing. And if you look at Victor Osimhen, Osimhen always wants the ball, and Osimhen is always drawing the 2 central defense of the opponent to himself, because they know that he's the dangerous player. They know that he's the player who will score you, giving the list of chances. So Osimhen always drives those 2 central defense of the opponent to himself, and then Ademola Lookman will get that chance to always get the free space to score goals. And that is what happened in the game versus Angola. Just look, yes, Ademola is a very pacey and fast forward. He was pacey than his marker. But if you look at the space he had when the ball came to him, it tells you that indeed Osimhen is doing something exceptional in the front there. And that is what I'm talking about. So even though Osimhen is not getting the goals, but tactically, Osimhen is doing very well, even far more than Ademola, because he's helping Ademola Lookman to get the spaces and score his goals. And that is exceptional for any team. And thumbs up to the coach of Jose Pacero, because he's developed a system that is helping the forward line of Nigeria, and that is a very solid one, and I applaud him and the strikers, Ademola Lookman himself and everyone. Now, they couldn't have won this game without their defense, and it is clear that Nigeria couldn't have won the game without the defense of the team. And the defense have also taken them through this particular tournament. And especially in this game, the defense was very, very, very important in the setup. And if you watch the game, you saw that there were times, especially in the second half, when Angola grew into the game and were creating all the chances, even hit the post, but then they couldn't find the back of the net. Yes, because of the solidity of the defense. And the defense is not only talking about the likes of Trost Ekong, who has been exceptional and very, very solid at the back, and the likes of Sanusi, Aina, who is playing the right back position, and the guys at the back, and Stanley. It's not only them, but then the whole team, the whole shape of the team. When they are without the ball, you see that they've organized themselves defensively. They know where to position themselves, how to close down spaces, how to attack, and how to defend in total. So the whole team is set up very well when they are defending. It's not only the defenders, but the whole team does very, very well, minimizes the chances the opponent creates. And a few the opponent creates, they make sure that indeed it will not go or it will not find itself at the back of the net. Led by William Trost Ekong at the back, and what a player he is. He's an exceptional and quality player over there, doing very, very well in the African Cup of Nations. Look, I'm telling you, 2013 Nigeria won when nobody expected them to win. This is the same situation in 2023. Yes, right now I'm sure a lot of people are expecting Nigeria, the Super Eagles, to win the tournament because there is no Morocco, there is no Egypt, there are no big names, Senegal and the rest. Cameroon is not, so Nigeria is not expected. But before the tournament, nobody expected them to win, and that is the same situation they are having. And if you look at the team they are building, it is more or less like the 2013 one, because that one too, they had a very, very solid defensive backline led by the coach himself, Stephen Keshi. So right now, look, the 2023 and 2013 they are the same AFCON, and it is very, very alike. So look, I'm telling you, Nigeria can win this particular competition, and they are getting closer. Now they are in the semi-finals of the competition, and that's how the situation is. Angola, I'm sure they will be hurt, they will be disappointed, because all the promises they had before this game were enormous. Lands to be shared, iPhone 15 to be shared, a lot of dollars, US dollars to be shared among the players if they were able to eliminate Nigerians from this particular competition. But it didn't happen for them. Angola, the likes of Gelson Dala couldn't see top, Gilberto couldn't see top, Nwabali, Mabululu couldn't see top. So it was just a day, not their day. It was just, but you see, let me give a special thumbs up to Stanley Nwabali. Look, what a goalkeeper he is. Nigeria have suffered in recent times in terms of the goalkeeping. They've suffered with the likes of Oyo and the rest. But Nwabali is defining the goalkeeping space. Okay, he's defining the goalkeeping space, and he's doing that very, very, very well for the people of Nigeria. What a game and what a tournament Nigeria is having currently as I speak to you. The semi-finals of the competition, they are likely to meet, in fact, it's not likely. They are going to meet either South Africa or Cape Verde, one of those teams. The one who qualified, Nigeria will meet that particular team. But look, I'm telling you, the team Nigeria is building, the amount of players, the quality of players, and the determination they have in their eyes. Look, if you look in the eyes of Victor Osimhen, if you look in the eyes of Ademola Lookman and the rest, you can clearly see pure determination, pure and true determination in their eyes, and that is exactly what they are executing. And I'm telling you, they can dismantle anything. They can. Even today, they could have scored more than one. In the game versus Cameroon, same, they could have scored more than one. Vowed disallowed goal in the game versus Cameroon too. But then the defensive solidity is something they will never compromise on, and they've never compromised on. And that is what I'm talking to you about. And that defensive solidity is what can win them the trophy. I'm telling you that. And you see, the attack too is also one thing that interchange of positions. When Victor Osimhen goes, Ademola Lookman, you have to follow. You see, that interchange of tactical positions, that can also win them the trophy. And I'm telling you, even though South Africa also doing something very nice and impressive, Nigeria is obviously the team to beat in the semi-finals of the competition. Peter Obi, a lot of Nigerians, Peter Obi. He was present at this particular game as the game was going on. And you know that in 2013 too, he was very much present in the finals of the competition. Moses Simon won the Man of the Match award, and what a game Moses Simon had. Exceptional game, Moses Simon. Look, the Nigerian team has a lot of quality players. Look, this is a team without the likes of this player from Bayer Leverkusen. Oh God, I've forgotten the name. Victor something. Yes, from Bayer Leverkusen. He got injured before the tournament and he's not here. But then they keep going because there is enough and enormous quality in the team Nigeria. Look, can 2013 happen again? When they won the trophy in 2013, according to African Zone, Nigeria generated around $649 million from tourist attractions or tourists in 2013 when they won the trophy. So can they win it again this time? And how much money and tourist attraction are they going to generate over there? That is also something very interesting to behold as we speak to you. So Nigeria, let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section. What do you think about the fantastic display Nigerians had this particular African Cup of Nations 2023 quarter-final stage? They've qualified to the semifinals. No green for anyone. Are we winning it? Right now, I support Nigeria. Yeah, right now, there. I be Ghanaians, no. Yasanti, no. Yeah, we shout too much, so I support Nigeria. Nigeria for win it and bring to West Africa. At least we can go and see how the trophy looks. Is that not today? Thank you very much for staying with us. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.